Hello, everyone. Yeah, so following yesterday's program, we're going to start having a flow of information from all the available stock exchanges. You can buy stock from literally any country right now. Internet has made that very possible. And so if you're in Uganda, you can buy stock in South Africa, West Africa, North Africa, Central Africa, and all sorts of other countries. You can buy stock and earn dividends. You can earn from dividends, or you can trade their stock based on that CFD system, that contract for difference. So we're at a very big advantage right now. So there is no reason not to. There's no reason to lack where to invest, because the whole world is now open. You can invest in stock, in forex, indices, futures, all these metals, and you can earn from there. The only thing that makes the difference is how much information you have. So that information that you need to have is what makes the difference. So if you don't know when to buy or when to sell, that's when things get a little bit tricky. But if you know what to do, then by all means, you're going to be making some good money. Every day, every month, you can earn something if you have the right information. So we're going to be doing a lot of work to ensure that you get that information from all over the world. Information that is really significant. We may not talk about companies that maybe are not performing, or those companies that are on a streak, moving downwards. Maybe those which are moving up, where you can benefit. That's where we shall be putting that's why we shall be putting on the concentration. So that you concentrate on those ones, and the others that will make you lag. Like when you're looking at forex charts, we don't look at charts which are in range markets, because anything can happen. The price might go up, it might go down. Anything can happen, because normally in the range markets, even the fundamental events, they normally don't push it really far out of that range. So it's a bit of a risk. So that's the same thing with stock companies. If a company is ranging, or if it is moving downwards, it might be very unwise for you to buy their stock. Then, that's if you're buying it on these terms where you earn dividends. Then another thing I'll still remind you again, if you buy stock, then you need to know which companies give out the biggest payout. So if you're getting 10% from a certain company, if others are giving you 5%, then you keep on looking at all of them and you compare, and you see which one is giving you maybe 20% at the end of the year, maybe. It's very possible. Same applies to bills and bonds. So the country that has the highest payout could be the country that you need to go to and invest your money. So the whole world is connected like that. And you can benefit from literally any country. Whatever economic activity is taking place in any country, you can benefit from it online. We're no longer limited to our own country. And those days you had to be a citizen of a certain country in order to buy their stock. But now you can buy Microsoft stock, you can buy Amazon stock. It has become very simple. So you can benefit from all that activity from here where you are. The good thing about doing business online is that you don't need to move and go anywhere. All you need is data and a computer or your phone. Those phones are they're not really reliable. They're not as reliable as computers. If you're going to view information, then the bigger the screen you're using to view, the better. If you have a small screen to view all these charts, you're at a disadvantage. If you have a big screen, then you're at a very big advantage. So that is something you have to keep in mind. So in these coming days, or the weeks to come, and the months, the very many months, that's how this program is going to be structured. You'll be receiving information from different parts of the world, giving you the best of what's happening in their various locations, and you'll be able not just to benefit. The word benefit might not properly describe what you will get, but a better word is profit. So you'll be able to profit in monetary terms, not in terms of information, because information expires The moment you hear it, it's done. It's no longer useful. But profit, if you make a profit, that's when it starts becoming valuable. Before you make a profit, it's not really worth anything. It's just a promise. It's just some kind of, something that you're just having hope in. But the moment you make that profit, then that's when it starts, becoming of value to you. But information, the moment you hear it, then it's no longer valuable. It's just, it's something, it's already past. But profit will, it will help you in the future. So with all this information, you'll be able to profit from all those different locations. And so there are many ways you can invest in all these areas. But you have to go through brokers. You have to go through the right brokers, licensed brokers. So all that information will be availed. You will know which brokers you need to go through to buy stock and earn and profit from South Africa, from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has a big stock exchange. Ghana has another very big stock exchange. Then there are those clustered French countries in West Africa. Those ones also, they have some very nice stock that you can benefit from. North Africa, you can benefit from that stock as well. Then the Japan Stock Exchange, Sydney, German, Europe, Britain, and US. So you can benefit from all those areas. And the good thing about this CFD system, like what I talked about earlier on, leverage. With a CFD system, you can leverage all your money. If someone is making a profit of 10%, you can make 100% in that same profit simply by leveraging your account. So there is also that advantage. Now, what leverage helps you to do is to invest a small amount of money and be able to trade like someone who has a lot of money. For example, if someone has a leverage of 1-to-1 and they want to trade one lot, they can do that with $100,000. And that is no more. So with $100,000, you can trade one lot. And with leverage, now without leverage, you cannot, that is your limitation. One lot has to be with $100,000. But with leverage, you have an advantage. If you have $1,000, you can do the same. And with more leverage, you can even do the same with $100. You just have to be very, very careful and very, very precise in how you enter your trades. So that is the advantage of having leverage. So with the international stock market and forex market, you can leverage your account and make more money trading using small amounts of money. But for other markets where we already have the default leverage of 1-to-1, for example, if you put your money into bills and bonds here, and the money you're going to earn at the end of the year will be about 15%. So if you put 1 billion, you'll be earning about 150 million at the end of the year. Okay, if you put 1 million, you'll be getting 150K at the end of the year. So that is with a leverage of 1-to-1. And here, you can't go and tell the bank that, put my leverage up. I'm giving you 100K, but I want a leverage of 1-to-2. They will not do that for you because we're still on the default leverage. But markets where you can leverage your account, you can do that. You can go and put your leverage to 1-to-100, 1-to-50, and you'll be able to get 50 times the profit you would have got under normal circumstances. So you can do that with so many of the international markets. And if you see what happened with Bitcoin and so many other instances in the world, you can make a lot of money from a very small investment. It's very possible now. You just have to be very clever about it. There's no luck in it. There's no gambling. You have to be very, very clever. You need information. Forget about that whole Game of Thrones meme where the man said, information is power, and that queen showed him that power is power. But here, information is going to get you money. It's going to get you profit at the end of the day. So if you have the right information and the right leverage and your small amount of money there, you can walk away with 1,000 times the profit. If you have a leverage of 1-to-1,000, it makes it Very, very possible. So that is how you benefit from these international markets on that CFD system. Yeah, we saw most of those markets, those charts on the MT4 platform. You can, if you don't have MetaTrader 4, if you're watching this program, I strongly recommend that you download MetaTrader 4 onto your laptop, onto your phone. Download it anywhere. Even if you're a person who just reads books, just get a book and label it MT4. When you open it, just draw there some charts. But you really need that platform, MT4, MT5, or TradingView, or IQ Option, Ion Trade, anything that shows you the charts. Download it and have it on you, so that every time I'm going to be looking at charts, you need to be looking at that. You need to be looking at your own charts. It's not a program where you sit down and just watch. It's a program where you get your own charts and we compare. It's a very interactive program. So it's very important that you have MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, TradingView, Ion Trade, IQ Options. So you have all those platforms installed onto your devices and start looking at those charts, because very soon it will be hard to ignore. It's going to be very hard to ignore these charts. It's going to be very, very hard. It will be part of your, it'll be part of your daily life. How much money have I made here? Even if you make $5 a day, it's not so bad. $5, $10, 20, 50. It's going to become normal. Right now, it seems, it seems too good to be true. It seems impossible. It seems like these are some computer things or whatever. But we're already, I think, at first we're knee deep. Now I think we even past the point of waist deep. We're now in neck deep into these things. Whether you're doing it or not, you're somehow involved, either through a relative, or you can relate that to the time when people were losing money in cryptocurrency scams, and all these forex trading scams. And when these scams come, the people who lose money, they don't lose their own money most of the time. They lose the money of so many other people. So by all means, you're all involved one way or another, directly or indirectly. And sometimes you have to really accept the fact that this is what's going on and this is the reality. And you find ways of you have to get with the program somehow. You can't ignore this. It's something difficult to ignore. We've all tried. The first time you see the financial markets, the first time you see MetaTrader and what, the first thing you want to do is ignore it. Because there are other simpler things that we are doing. But it just keeps on, just the corner of your mind, it just keeps on bugging you. Why did I? Let's just take one more look at that thing and see what's happening. So you find yourself, somehow in it. If it's not you, then it is your child or your relative or your friend, someone who comes and tells you that I found an opportunity. I found an opportunity in forex or in crypto. Give me this amount of money. I would like to invest it. I'm going to bring 10,000 times the returns that you normally get from selling maize and what and all that stuff. And sometimes if you're not directly involved with what's happening in the market, it's going to seem like it's a perfect world. If you're not directly involved in it, then it's going to look very perfect because the presentations are always very, very nice until you actually look at the market and see what is involved there. Like if someone gives a presentation about crypto, it will going to seem very nice. There are so many nice words tailored to really tweak your mind. And you'll see that, what, this is the right thing to do. And you'll ignore all the risk disclosures and everything. When this program is beginning, there is a risk disclosure, a very serious one. So do not ignore that. Just read it and understand what it is. Do not take it for granted. So so when you go for these presentations and conferences and what, there's a lot of talking. Like what I'm doing right now. Too much talking. There's a lot of talking. Like what I'm doing right now, and there is less of showing you how. So That word "how" is exactly what gets people into trouble. How are you doing it? Yeah, I would like to see. Some people don't even know what that crypto chart looks like. I mean, they just know that there's some blockchain, there's crypto, and it's just mythical, and it's better that way. It's better that way. Yeah, but you need to know how this money is being made. Yeah, so the person will have to sit you down and tell you. So you see this chart. Here we have this big candlestick. It's moving upwards. It might not be a candlestick chart. It might be a line chart. So they'll just be telling you that the price of Bitcoin in 2013 was here, 2015 it was here, 2020 it moved here. It moved here because of a tweet by Elon Musk. It started moving down because there was a competitor, some other cryptocurrency called maybe Dogecoin or whatever. So all that explanation will help you to understand how this market moves. And you also understand that if you buy any asset, any underlying asset, or whatever it is, if the price is very high and you buy and you see the price going down, making a profit will be very hard. If you're making a profit from something that is declining, there's something really, there's something wrong there. You buy Bitcoin when it is at $65,000, and today it is at $40,000, and you're making a profit. Yeah, there are some questions you need to ask there. Yeah, maybe if there is some kind of a multi-level marketing system involved there, where you bought crypto worth $1,000, you brought 2 other people, they also put in $1,000, they brought 4 people, they all brought in $1,000 each. Those 4 brought 8, those 8 brought 16. Yeah, there. If it's like that, then the price of the underlying asset might not really matter. Yeah, because you're bringing in people and you're making profit off the people who are joining into the business, so that one can work. But if you are totally trading crypto and it is falling, if they tell you you've bought coin, yeah, if it is just a trade, if it's a crypto bot or something, yeah, I think there are these robots that trade cryptocurrency. That one might be selling while, it will be selling and making a profit while selling, because you'll just be making a profit off the price. But if you actually bought Bitcoin and you have a Coinbase account, or whatever account that has a blockchain and has cryptocurrency, and you really have Bitcoin worth let's say $1,000, yeah, that would be 0 point something. So if that is what you have, and then the price of that coin goes down, then by all means you've lost almost 0.5% of your investment, and yeah, no one can tell you that you've made a profit. But if you buy Bitcoin when it is very low and it goes up, then you're going to be very rich, yeah, because there will be a lot of appreciation. It will make sense, yeah, that you bought coin and you now own the coin, and it has now appreciated. There you'll have made some good money. Yeah, so let's just take a look at the chart of Bitcoin and see. Let's just see how it is performing. Yeah. So, okay, before we look at this chart, let's take a short break. And when we return, we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin chart and also Bitcoin Cash, and we compare the two. So let's look at these charts just after this break.